Far be it from me to typically inject myself into Canadian politics, but a Canadian politician has injected himself into American sports, so here we are. David Adams-Richards, a Canadian senator, went on quite the journey in the Senate chamber earlier this week. The upshot: American commentators are ruining Canada's national sport. Okay, I'm listening, I guess. Go on. Per the National Post, tragically, Canadians are often forced to listen to American play-by-play commentators if we want to watch US-based teams in the first or second round, Richards said. I know, my fellow senators, that all of this seems petty, but nothing is petty about our game, nor the language we used to illuminate it. Our language enhanced and enriched every aspect of the play because our commentators actually knew what was happening on the ice. Okay, what seems to be the specific problem? Again, per the National Post, whatever happened to dipsy-doodling, a Canadian phrase, he said, came from knowing the motion of the ice. It's hockey sweaters, not jerseys. Dressing rooms, not locker rooms, he said. We didn't deny a shot, we actually saved it. We didn't delay at the blue line, we stopped at the blue line. Nor did we take a wrister. What an insulting word. We took a wrist shot. Nor did we take a slapper. What an insulting word. We took a slap shot, and not the movie. Richards, a New Brunswick novelist of significant acclaim, is a stickler for language. I can appreciate that, but this all feels like a pretty silly dipsy-doodle away from more serious issues. Then again, I don't have to listen to Canadian broadcasts of the NFL or MLB. Maybe I'd feel differently if they were butchering or altering the languages inherent to both of those sports. Michael Rand started Randball with hopes that he could convince the world to love jumpsuits as much as he does. So far, he's only succeeded in using the word redacted a lot. He welcomes suggestions, news tips, links of pure genius, and pictures of pets in Halloween costumes here, though he already knows he will regret that last part. Follow at Randball on Twitter. More from Randball. David Adams-Richards, a Canadian senator, went on quite the verbal journey earlier this week. The upshot: American commentators are ruining Canada's national sport. Significant players they added in the off-season have been bad, and even the ones who have performed decently have failed at the worst times. Were the Wild and Wolves playoff series less enjoyable because fans had access to all the information they could ever want, and knew the matchups were lopsided against their teams? For all of Jamal Crawford's intangibles, including the fact that Jimmy Butler wants him on the team, he is neither a terribly efficient player nor a very good defensive player. 7 of the 9 teams with the best Super Bowl odds are in the NFC. Among them, the Vikings and Packers.